高质量发展促进资本市场下集，在上海股票证券交易所科创板实施4年以前，它的定位是培育硬技术，如同生物医药和芯片制造。这个硬技术尝试去改善 A 股市场的质量，从而最终促进有助于资本市场的高质量的经济增长。去年在科创板的公司分配了他们年销售额的 16% 用于研发，对比 A 股市场只花费了他们的 2.3% 用于研发，这是来自于万德信息数据的显示。关注研发已经取得了成功。万德信息的数据显示，来自科创板市场年化的销售收入增长是 29.3%， 对比 A 股市场是 7.2%。 科创板市场对于最初的公开募集采用基于注册制，对于 A 股市场是很大的重要影响。在深圳第一前海基金管理有限公司的首席科学家杨德龙他说到，在这个注册制启动之前，已经通过 A 股市场在4月份进行了公开的促进，在最终决定获批上市之前，每一个 IPO 它必须接受中国证监会的审核，这个流程是非常耗时的。其中一些公司在上市之前经过了并购或者是购买壳公司，一些壳公司由于他们缓慢的表现，已经被贴上了特殊交易的股票标签，他们不专注于他们的主要业务。杨说道，取而代之的，他们夸大他们的利润，他们的表现，并且希望去吸引潜在的买家，他们可以持续存在，直到他们被一些公司给购买，那些希望去上市的公司。那更短的交易流程有哪些表现呢？然而在基于注册制为基础的 IPO 的这个机制中，上市公司的审核完全是在证券交易所进行，整个 IPO 的流程是相当的短，并且这个壳公司的资源不再是一个因素。总而言之，那些有着很差的经济利益、经济运行表现很高的运行风险和不合规的内部操控的这样的一些壳公司将会从 A 股市场消失， A 股市场的表现将得到改善。另一个主要的进展是常态化的退出机制，它在2021年就开始生效了，直到上个月的中期，至少有 A 股市场有43个公司已经收到了退市的通知，超过了去年42家公司退市和前几年个位数的公司退市。郑瑜作为华东政法大学的教授，在法律和金融国际关系方面的教授，他说道，基于注册制的 IPO 的机制和新的退出机制是退出资本市场进入和退出资本市场的一个改革。在资本市场对于价格改变的判断和预期将会发生改变，并且它将扮演着更重要的角色去分配市场资源。他说道 ，High quality development to boost capital market. As the Shanghai Stock Exchange, the stock market, which was launched 4 years ago, is positioned to nurture hard technologies such as biomedicine and chipmaking in an attempt to improve the quality of the Asia market, which will eventually boost high-quality economic growth with the help of the capital market. Last year, stock market companies allocated an average of 16% of their annual sales revenue for research and development, while the comparable proportion for all Asia companies was 2.3%, when the info data show. The emphasis on research and development has paid off, when the info status showed that the average year-on-year sales revenue growth for stock market companies last year was 29.3% compared with 7.2% for the Asia market. The STAR market's registration-based initial public offering, or IPO, mechanism is of great significance to the Asia market. Yang De-long, chief economist at First Seafront Fund Management (CO) in Shenzhen, said that before the introduction of the mechanism, which was officially promoted throughout the Asia market in April, each IPO had to undergo CSRC revision before final approval was obtained. The process was time-consuming, and some companies went public via mergers and acquisitions or through buying so-called share companies. Some share companies already labeled specially traded stocks due to their sluggish performance did not focus on their prime operations, Yang said. Instead, they hyped their profiles in the hope of attracting potential buyers. They could continue to exist as long as they were bought by companies intending to go public. Shorter process. But under the registration-based IPO mechanism, the listing revision is completed at exchanges. The entire IPO process is significantly shorter, and the resources of share companies are no longer a factor. As a result, share companies with poor business performances, higher operating risks, and unregulated internal controls will disappear from Asia market, which will improve its quality, he added. Another major advance is the normalized delisting mechanism, which took effect at the start of 2021. As of the middle of last month, at least 43 Asia companies has received delisting notices, existing the 42 for all of last year and the single-digit figures of earlier years. Zheng Yu, a professional at the International School of Law and Finance at East China University of Political Science and Law, said the registration-based IPO mechanism and the new delisting mechanism are reforms at the entry and exit points of the capital market. Judgments and expectations of price changes in the capital market will change, and it will play a more important role in allocating market resource, he added. As the part 2, the article said that the STAR markets, which founded 4 years ago, take part in an important role in the Asia market. What is about STAR market? It means included hard technologies, which included chip making and biomedicines. There have two factors will boost the high-quality economic growth with the help for the capital market. One reform is registered-based mechanism. The listing companies undergo time-consuming revision by CSRC. Whatever they come into merger or acquisitions or by so-called share companies, the IPO process is significantly shorter. If the share company has bad business performance, high operation risks, and unregulated controls, they will disappear from the Asia markets. So they will improve the capital market's quality. The second reform is the listing mechanism. If the listing company they have bad performance, they will get delisting notice. Above all, STAR market will take part in an most significant role to the capital market. It spends more than 20% yearly sales revenue to do research and development, compare 7% for the Asia market, and with its hard technologies, there is no doubt that it will give the high quality for the Asia market with the registered based mechanism and delisting mechanism reform. Both are good for the Asia market development. Thank you for your listening.